my name is Cadi and welcome to The Stained Page. This is the first ever video I'm filming on this channel and this is going to be the booktuber newbie tag. So basically I'm going to be answering some questions so you can get to know me a little bit better. And I feel like that's a good way to start off the channel. So let's go ahead and get started. Question number one is, why did you start this channel? So I started this channel because I love reading. I have always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I never really knew what exactly I would do with it. And over time, I've realized that the booktube community is exactly where I should be. This is a really good place to be. It has a lot of amazing people in it, and I am lucky to be able to start creating in the same social sphere as these people. Question number two is, what is unique about your channel? So this is going to be not a very unique channel. These are going to be mostly pretty comfy, cozy vlogs. I'm going to do some study with me videos, some reading with me videos. I'm going to hopefully take you guys with me book shopping every couple months. I don't book shop very often, but when I do, you guys will know. I hope to make some study with me videos because I am in college and I do need to get some sort of studying done, and I feel like that's a good way to kill two birds with one stone. I love watching study videos when I am studying. It gives me more motivation, and hopefully that can be the same for some of you. Question number three is, what are you most excited for? I am really excited to start a community here. I'm really excited to get to know you guys and share some opinions about books with you guys. And I'm hoping that this feels nice for you guys, that you guys find a friend, a bookish friend in this channel. So leave a comment down below. Answer some of these questions and let me get to know you. Question number four is, why do you love reading? I love reading because I love being able to escape into different worlds. Reading is a really nice form of escapism for a lot of people, myself included. I also love increasing my vocabulary and learning new things and getting to hear things from other people's perspectives. So reading nonfiction, while I don't do it very often, is very fun. Question number five is, what book/series got you into reading? So the first big series that I read was Harry Potter, and I feel like that's a lot of people's gateway into reading. I did watch the Hunger Games movies before I read the Harry Potter books, but I hadn't read the books until way after I read the Harry Potter series. So I do really enjoy the Hunger Games. I have yet to read Sunrise on the Reaping, but I have it and I will be reading it. Maybe I'll make a reading vlog for it if you guys are interested. Question number six is, what would you ask your favorite booktubers? So my favorite booktubers are Kalila D and Hal Jones. They are both some of the best booktubers I have ever watched, and I will most certainly leave a link to their channels in the description. If you're looking for a new booktuber to watch and you've never heard of them before, highly recommend checking them out. I would probably ask them, how do you consistently come up with good ideas for videos? How do you gain confidence in front of the camera? How did you learn to film and edit? I have a lot of questions for them, so if either of you are watching, my Instagram is in the description. Go ahead and shoot me a DM. Question number seven, what will be the hardest part of booktube? Probably time management. Being a student and still having work to do outside of YouTube will be hard, but I feel like it's something that I'll get used to as time progresses. I also feel like learning how to film and edit better will be slightly difficult. I feel like maintaining confidence in front of the camera is something that I'm going to struggle with because I'm a fairly anxious person, especially in real life. So hopefully that doesn't come across on camera. Question number eight, when did you start reading? I started reading probably when I was 5 or 6. My great aunt would come down to visit, and every night that she was here I would lay in her lap and read to her. I would read her a Junie B. Jones book every night, And most people, typically when you hear those stories, it is their relative or parent reading to them, but I was reading to my great aunt. I think that created a big sense of comfort around reading for me, and it really skyrocketed my love of reading and brought that comfort into my adulthood. Question number 9 is, where do you read? I will typically read in bed or at my desk, or I have a papasan chair next to my desk in the next room over with my bookshelf right next to it, and it is probably one of the comfiest chairs I've ever sat in. If you are looking for a new reading chair, highly recommend looking into papasan chairs. You can get some fluffy covers for them and they're really comfy, and I have a nice lamp with some warm lighting behind me. It's so cozy and I love it. And the final question, question number 10, what kinds of books do you like to read? So I typically read fantasy, but I also really like thrillers. When I first got back into reading a couple of years ago, I read so many thrillers. When I got my Kindle, I had Kindle Unlimited for 3 months, and during those 3 months I read pretty much all of Frida McFadden's books, which I highly recommend. They're really easy to read. I wouldn't say they're like simple books, but they are pretty simple. I could read one and a half in a day if I just sat down and got through it. So they are pretty easy to read. It'll take you, I mean, if you're not reading the whole thing in one sitting, it'll probably take you a day or 2, maybe 3 to finish, depending on how fast you read. But she is a very good writer. Highly recommend. Very easy, very simple to like stop thinking, you know? But some of my favorite fantasy books. ACOTAR. If you haven't read it yet, you need to. Do yourself a favor, read this series. The first book is pretty slow. The second book, the first half of it is also pretty slow, but the second half of the second book, it starts to pick up and it gets so much better, and it is so good. The politics and the world building in the series is amazing. I am currently reading Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I'm on Assassin's Blade. I'm reading Assassin's Blade 3rd, so technically I'm on the 3rd book, but so good. Highly recommend if you haven't read Sarah J. Maas. I am reading it ACOTAR. I read ACOTAR first, now I'm reading Throne of Glass. Then I'm gonna read Crescent City. So there are a lot of different ways that people read these books. Definitely look into some reading guides if you're wanting to read these books. They are so good. The second one, of course, Fourth Wing. This is the exclusive holiday edition. I think I got it at Sam's forever ago. It's really pretty and it's got sprayed edges. It's so nice, and the end pages are also absolutely gorgeous. I love them so much. So this first book in this series, so good. Absolutely fell in love. About 20 pages in, absolutely fell in love with this story. The second book was okay. Definitely did not meet my expectations after reading this one, and I have yet to read Onyx Storm. I kind of just fell into a slump with this series after the second book. I'm not like dying to read the third one. I will read it at some point, just not soon. Some thrillers that I recommend. The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. This book is absolutely insane. I read it all in one sitting because I could not put it down. If you're looking for a good thriller, here you go. It's a nice, good, floppy book. Highly recommend. Amazing. Then the final book, Wilder Girls by Rory Power. Absolutely amazing. I got it and then it sat on my bookshelf for like a year before I actually read it. I wouldn't say that it's middle grade. I would say that it's probably closer to YA, but if you're looking for a really good thriller, I think this was written around the time that the pandemic happened, and it's like virus related. It's so good. If you are looking for a good thriller, pick out this one. So that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you got here, please give the video a like and go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notifications if you want to join in the chaos that is about to ensue on YouTube. I have my Instagram link down below if you want to follow me there. I post bookish content. Obviously, I did just start it a couple of days ago, but so far I have been posting consistently. So go ahead and check it out down below. Give it a follow if you like what you see, and I'll see you guys soon, hopefully.